Today is January 2nd at 1:50 in the afternoon. Just kind of a quiet January 2nd. And we're back to trading the swing machine. What is the swing machine? It's a proprietary system that we have written over the last 12 to 15 years, trading our own money. I do not come from the financial industry, nor does my wife. Our experience comes from teaching surgeons how to do surgery and from IBM. We're proud of the fact that we don't come from the financial industry. You see, folks, prices, as you're realizing, even with Bitcoin, I hope you're realizing, don't have any relevance in today's world. There is no honest price discovery, whether it be in housing, whether it be in the stock market, whether it be in Bitcoin. The central banks and the central planners have manipulated the markets, and they're going to take them up and they're going to take them down, and they're going to do with them what they will. If you want to go along for that ride, if you want to believe in the fairy tale, if you want to believe in Santa Claus, you want to believe in the yield curve, you want to believe in business cycles, you want to believe whatever it is you believe, we wish you the very best. We don't believe any of it. We didn't believe, if you look at our Stock Market Caddy website, we didn't believe it back in '08. You see, folks, that financial crisis didn't just happen. It was it was a coordinated hit. It was economic, it was political, it was cultural, and we're going through the same thing. I cannot tell you when the next one comes, but what I can tell you is when we trade the swing machine on a 10-minute basis, our decision-making software gets us into futures contracts and even stocks on a timely basis and gets us out. We can be long, we can be short, we can be flat, we can trade futures, we can trade stocks, we can even trade Bitcoin. It doesn't matter. So the financial media and the central planners, they can have all the fun they want to have. We're going to have fun. Now, we're not a broker, we're not a financial advisor. We don't make recommendations to buy or sell anything. But we do share our proprietary signals with those folks that choose to join our little club. It's a private club. By the way, before you discount this and say, oh, it's just a bunch of moving averages, oh, it's just the MACD, oh, it's just the stochastics, nonsense. We'll be the first ones to show you that none of that works. None of it. We'll be happy to show you what the swing machine is doing on an intraday basis, on a daily basis, weekly basis, and monthly basis. Of course, if you go overnight, whether it be for one night, 7 nights, or 30 nights, you do run more risk that the central banks are going to pull the plug on you. Your rewards will be greater, but your risk will be greater too. That's the way the game works. When you look now on our 10-minute, look at Bitcoin. We're actually short Bitcoin, up $875. Short the VIX, up 350. The S&P, we're long this morning at 630, up $525. The Russell, long this morning at 720, up 430. The Dow at 1050, up 40. The NQ, 7 a.m., right on time, up $1,855. Folks, we can't be any more honest than what we're showing you. We show you how we're positioned. We tell you how long we've been in the trade. What is our yardage? How long we've been in. We tell you the profit and loss real time, the entry price, the entry time, the date, the combined trend, what we call the dominant trend, the near-term trend, the distant trend, the altimeter. Down here in the stocks, these are just one share. So if you're trading 100 shares, just move the decimal point. So if you traded NVIDIA this morning with us, you'd be up 100 shares, 53 bucks. Price line, 1,673. Tesla, 329. Amazon, 437. Google, 1,641. Let's scroll down. What else we got? Roku, we're short, up 52 bucks. IBB, the biotech, well, that's from December 8th. You get the idea. I'm Bag of Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. If you want to challenge us, you send me an email anytime. Call me and say, hey, Bagger, show me your swing machine right now. I want to see what it's doing. We love to be tested, okay? So feel free. Better yet, if this resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, why not join for a month? By the way, we don't offer 50% discounts if you join for a lifetime. Okay? You don't stay as long as you like. Very, very rarely do we lose anyone because we're the real deal and we don't need to sell quote-unquote lifetime memberships. We don't sell advertising on our website. It's homegrown. We built it in much the same way that we built StockMarketCaddy.com. We like surrounding ourselves with like-minded folks and beating the Wall Street boys, the stock pimps, the Contrarian News bubble channel. Okay? So, again, feel free to check us out. I'm Bag of Don at Stock Market Caddy. If you want to call me, I even have a live cell phone. If I'm not in the midst of a trade, I'd be happy to chat with you. That phone, 813-758-8263. 813-758-8263. See, we don't need to be looking at charts. By the way, not only do moving averages don't work, trend lines don't work too. You ever notice the guy who draws up, he spends hours and hours drawing trend lines, and you spend hours and hours looking at them, and then the next day, the trend lines get adjusted from 90 degrees to 40 degrees to 30 degrees. They don't work, folks. They don't work. We can actually write programs to do just that, adjust trend lines by degrees. So we can show you empirically through back test, forward test, casino, what we call casino tests. That's how they tested whether or not the atom bomb was going to blow up the world in Los Alamos. They did what they called a casino test. Test, test, test. We believe in that. If it's good enough for a pilot, if it's good enough for an engineer that drives a train, it's good enough for us. And we call this proprietary system running on the TradeStation platform, we call it the swing machine. Now, the swing machine may not be able to beat Tiger Woods out on the golf course if you had one, okay? But at least you'd stay in his league. Learn how you can take these same cues, not just on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, but even intraday, because we have it set up so that you can. Once again, I'm Bag of Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. Why not zero out all the noise? You won't need to belong to the IBD. You won't need to belong to CNBC and pay them $100 a month. You won't need to belong to this group, that group. You'll just look, you won't play our game. You'll look at the same signals for dozens of futures markets or hundreds of stocks and play your game, whether it be in ETFs, stocks, options, or futures. And play trades that we may not have the money for or we just may not see because we share the signals. This is decision-making software. It helps you make decisions impassionately, real time. Okay? So if you're skeptical, I understand. There's a lot of garbage out there. Follow us for a few days, few weeks, and challenge us. Just say, hey, Bagger, today is, which it isn't, today's Tuesday, but on Thursday, say Thursday at 2:15, I want to see your swing machine. I want to see what it's doing. Happy to show you.